Hey guys, it's Aisha aka Lesh here, and I'm here today as I am getting ready for the birth of our first child, our son, baby V, who is due any day now. We're in August. He's technically due August 25th, but he could arrive any day, as they say. So of course, at this point, I have my hospital bag ready. My husband has his bag ready, but today I want to share with you what I have in my hospital bag, as one of the biggest biggest questions that I'm asked, and the most searched question actually on Google for expectant moms. Is saying, what should I pack, what should I bring? And I'm going to share with you what I have based off of the hospital. So first, I'm going to give you a couple tips on packing your hospital bag before we get into what I have. So first, here are a couple tips on packing your hospital bag as you're getting ready for your delivery date. The first thing I always recommend, if you haven't done it yet, is make sure that you go through and do the maternity tour at the hospital that you are going to be delivering at. The one reason, besides to see where you're going to be delivering, where you're going to be staying postpartum, one of the main reasons why you want to go to those is also because that is the time to ask those questions about packing for your hospital bag. There are actually a lot of things the hospital already gives you that you don't need to pack. So for example, the hospital that I'm delivering actually already provides us with a lot of toiletries. So we don't need to pack our toothbrush and toothpaste. We don't need to pack a hair dryer or any of that. And then also you have to kind of consider what they have for baby. So some people say, I packed on my diapers and all of these wipes and creams and things for the baby that I was going to be using at home. You honestly, for the most part, don't need those. Most hospitals actually have a plethora of diapers, a plethora of wipes. I mean, it's a hospital ward delivering babies, labor and delivery, so they have those things. So make sure you go, maybe take your kind of list that you already have and say, what does the hospital provide that I don't need to bring? They also have a lot of postpartum things. So a lot of the things I actually have in my possession here for when I come home to take care of me, the hospital already has. So those are those Dermaplast, the big diapers that they allow you to wear, that depends. They have those there. Now you may still bring yours because you are more comfortable with yours and you can bring them as backups. But most of the time, the hospitals have these. They do very well. They try to get the best that they can without, buying this extremely high end, and most of the time they actually let you take a lot of those freebies home with you. So ask those questions. That's my biggest tip for making sure that you're well prepared. Also, another big tip, do not go thinking you're going to need to bring everything. I've seen a lot of expectant moms, even ones that I've watched and even ones that I've heard of, who've rolled in with suitcases full of things that they never actually touched. You are going to deliver a baby, so you don't need the 5 pairs of shoes in different outfits you think you're going to be wearing for the pictures. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, but you're going to be so focused on giving birth from the tips I've been given that you probably don't really want to be sitting there changing and getting up and getting dressed. Most of the moms that I've actually talked to recently, who've recently given birth in the past few months as well as in the past few years, have said they've honestly stayed in mostly their gowns, the hospital gown, the nightgown, all of that. So kind of consider how you are, what the hospital has, and pack lightly, and leave enough space so that you could actually bring things home when you get those freebies. So now that we've talked about those couple tips, I'm going to show you what I actually packed based off of the tips I've been given, as well as just doing my own research. And I'm going to share with you those things, where I got them, what the price was, and then, hopefully at the end, once baby's given, you can go back and, check out, what I actually used. So before we get into this, I also want to note to you that below, if you actually go to the information on my YouTube channel, you actually are already seeing the full blog post. If you're watching this on my blog post, you're already on the blog post, you've already read it. But if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, make sure you go to the full blog post. That's actually what I'm going to be updating post-delivery, to say this is what I packed, this is what I used. And it also includes a list of things I packed for myself and the baby, which are in here, but also the list of things that my husband packed for him that he used and didn't use. So if you're looking for also what should my husband bring, make sure you go to that blog post if you're not there already. So first I want to get into what I packed for baby, just because that's the lesser things that I've packed, because again, you newborn baby, they already have diapers, they already have what he needs, and he's probably going to be wrapped in that swaddle and hat that the hospital provides most of the time, so there wasn't a lot packed. So I did pack a burp cloth for feeding. So I have this blue burp cloth. It came in a set of 3, so this is actually one of the sets I got from Amazon. And then I also brought a kind of swaddle as well as one of those big cloths, so you can use it as a burp cloth but also as a swaddle. So I got that. This is mainly not for actually me swaddling him at the hospital, but I actually got this to wrap him in for probably like a day or so, take a couple pictures, and then I'm actually going to be sending it home before I come home with the baby, before we come home with the baby, so that our puppy, he's 1 year old, so he's a dog puppy, can smell it to get used to his scent. So that's a big thing they say to get ready for your dog for a new baby, is to play all those sounds, but also bring the scent home so the dog doesn't get overwhelmed right when you arrive home with the baby in the car seat. And of course you need a take-home outfit. So we got these little pants for him, which say awesome, and then his little onesie, which says awesome like dad. We picked this out specifically because my husband wanted this, and then we also made sure that it was long sleeved, just because it's probably going to be cold in the hospital. I know I'm always cold, and then we turn the air conditioning on at the house and in our car, so we got him something long sleeve just to keep him cool, and if he gets hot, of course we'll open it up or take the pants off. There's also a pair of little socks in there just in case we need those. This little thing I'm going to link below. This is actually a 0 to 3 month onesie, so it's a 0 to 3 month outfit. We also got this from Amazon as well. So for me, I have a lot more stuff, so let's start with the basic toiletries. So first I got some soap that I'm just bringing just in case. Again, our hospital did say they have soap, but when I was there before, because I had an emergency, they had bar soap, not like you know, the body wash that they usually have. So I'm bringing this just in case. I'm also not packing any towels or washcloths. We actually, when we went to the maternity tour, we checked them out there, and they actually are a pretty good size and they're pretty soft. But again, that's one thing you want to ask for or look at when you're at your hospital, just because some people have said that in the past they've gone to their hospital and the towels are probably like this big, which don't really cover anything. So you want to check into that as well. We're not bringing any just because no need. They're actually a pretty good size. Washcloths, they give you a hand towel, they give you a big towel. Pretty good, and they keep refreshing them depending on who's in there, so they'll give enough for me and my husband. So then I'm bringing my personal face wash. I'm really big on keeping up with skincare, especially because, you know, I'm giving delivery, I'm delivering, so I want to make sure my face stays clean. So first, I'm not bringing face wash because of the fact that I probably won't be up as much, but I am bringing these makeup remover pads. Now, I'll probably have a light makeup on maybe, but even if not, these things do wonder. I actually use these day to day when I don't feel like at night washing my face because I'm too tired, or like in the middle of the day if I just feel gross. I actually use these cleansing towelettes. These are Neutrogena. And then after I'm going to wash my face with the towelette, I'll make sure to also use I'm bringing this Fresh. It's a small thing of toner. Toner actually does great. I actually have people who actually just use toner instead of actually washing their face. So I'll wipe it off. I'll use the toner. This is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. And then I'm going to use my face serum. Again, Fresh. It's Vitamin Nectar Glow Juice, just to kind of put some antioxidants back in my face. And then I have my face cream to keep myself moisturizer. Again, Fresh, one of my favorite skincare brands, Fresh Vitamin Nectar, and then another Fresh thing, Vitamin Nectar of Glow Water. So I usually use this throughout the day just to kind of keep myself fresh. If I'm feeling hot, I'll spray this on me after I wash my face or just throughout the day. So that's kind of the skincare products that I'm going to be bringing. Other small things, so I'll be bringing a face mask. It's just a basic one. I have a bunch linked to my maternity shop page just for things. The other one that I have that I've been using throughout my pregnancy says expectant mom, but I didn't want to bring that because I won't be expectant. I'll be now a mom. And then I'm also bringing a scarf. Now, this is a regular scarf, but I use this as a head scarf just to kind of keep my hair back out of my face if I want to, or to sleep in to keep my hair fresh. I don't wake up looking like a wildebeest. Other than those basic skincare things, the other thing that I'm also bringing is this Trestique Essential 8. You may have seen this on my Instagram if you follow me on my Instagram. If not, make sure you're following. You're missing out on things. But this Trestique Essential 8 kit is a makeup kit. I want to look dolled up at a certain point, probably after delivery, so the days where I'm sitting around and I have visitors. But basically, it's just kind of like a refreshing kit. It's very great for on the go. It has your essential things, and they actually do with Trestique a face match. So if you actually use the link in the YouTube description, the one below, it'll actually do a face match with the code. And if you actually put my name in, Aisha or Lesh, you'll actually get a discount. But in here you have the stick for foundation, you have a bronzer stick, you have a concealer stick, a highlighter stick, you have brows, you have everything you need in here to get the essential look, kind of just something fresh face. So I'm going to be bringing this, and of course using it on the go later on. And then I'm also bringing this, it's the Tux Medicated Cooling Pads, it's the with Witch Hazel. I know a lot of people are saying, you know, what you just said, don't bring things they're probably going to have at the hospital. And they do have stuff like this at the hospital, but when I talked to the nurse during my hospital stay, I was like, okay, well, what if my stuff's different, or what, you know, how do I use it, or if I'm a little confused, would you recommend this? And they're like, you know, you could also bring these products in, not saying that you're going to use them, especially because they take up much space. You bring them in, we could talk about it, see if it's actually working for you, and then just ask those questions. So if you have products that you're going to bring, that you're going to be using postpartum, that you have questions about, bring those into the hospital with you, put them in your hospital bag, and you can ask them while you're there if you remember. The other thing that I'm bringing is some of the maternity or postpartum underwear. I know that I also said that my hospital provides these like kind of depends things, so I probably won't need these probably until I leave, unless I decide to wear those. But I'm still bringing these just in case. Just bringing the whole pack. As you can see, they are pretty large. This actually is a size small, so they're good stretchy, just because your belly's not completely down, so you still want that stretch. And of course, nobody wants something pushing up against right after, especially with everything going on. So they are thick, they're lined. You know, they have good lining underneath, so you're not kind of bleeding through. Just because you want to make sure that you're keeping it, I guess, cute on the outside. They can't see what's going underneath. I got these from Amazon. This came in a pack of 5, and they are under $15, so it was actually a good buy. So you're kind of thinking like 5, they're probably about $3 each, if not $2 each. And I know that during some of the sale days, if you catch this on sale, they actually have them for less than $15. So also with kind of the underwear section, I actually have a couple of nursing bras I'm going to be bringing. So this one first is more of a lined nursing bra. It's kind of thicker, it has more padding. But of course, if you don't know what a nursing bra is, it's the ones that unclip in the front so they bend down. So you're still kind of supported, but you're able to open it up to let baby get to the breast, so that they can nurse. So this one has a good stretch, very adjustment. This is a size small, just to kind of give you an essence of my size right now. So right now with pregnancy, I actually grew from a 32C to a 32 double D, and this is before, you know, my milk obviously hasn't come in, so with all engorgement. So they did say I'll probably go up to a 32 double D, just because my waist didn't really change up here, but everything else is getting bigger. But so I still got a good size small, because this has plenty of stretch. This I got from Shop Pink Blush. Pink Blush, they have a lot of maternity outfits and necessities. And then I got these two maternity nursing bralettes from Wear Lively. You can shop Wear Lively online, or you can shop them at Nordstrom. I'm not sure if they have these at Nordstrom specifically. I went to my local Nordstrom store and they didn't have them in the store. They had a Wear Lively section, but they just didn't have the nursing bras. So you're probably better off ordering them online. Again, they unclip, latch down. So I got these two. I got one in pink and I got one in black. The difference why I'm packing both of these, or all of these, is I'll probably be wearing the bralettes more when I'm sitting and nursing with my robe on while I'm still in the hospital bed, while I'll wear the other one when I'm going home, just because that's a little bit more support as I'm walking around. And then one more thing underneath is I'm actually also packing my Belly Bandit. I've got this. I haven't tried it out. Some people actually wear their Belly Bandit for support during their pregnancy. I didn't. But I'm using this for postpartum to kind of help support everything and bring it back in. I won't be tying it really tight like a corset, which is why I actually have this extender. So you could actually get the regular Belly Bandit. This is the Belly Bandit BFF and the extender, just because this was recommended to me. You put the extender on to kind of give you more room because this is so tight, especially right after delivery. So I'll probably be wearing this on the day that I'm leaving with the extender, just to give me some more support, because like they say, if you haven't heard, when you're leaving after delivery, you're probably looking about like you're still 20 weeks pregnant. The belly doesn't immediately go down as soon as baby leaves. So I'll use the extender until not necessary, and then weeks after I'll probably just keep this in to kind of keep everything sucking in and going back to place, and doing all the other postpartum exercises that have been recommended to me by my doctor and other people, so that I can pull everything back in. Now, clothing wise, I brought two things for while I'm at the hospital. The first thing that I brought is probably for when I'm starting to get up, is a nightgown. I got this from Target. It was about $16.99. It is one of those ones that are not nursing friendly, so it's not like it latches down. But I always thought that if I'm nursing, I can always just kind of bring it down. I have a bra underneath or whatever I want to use, and just kind of go with the flow from there. So it is a good length. I like the print. I like the color. It is lined in the breast area, which is one of those things I wanted. I wanted something lined, and just in case of leakage, so it's not like coming straight through and I look like everything's wet. So again, $16.99 from Target. The other thing, like I said, I'll be bringing a robe. So I got this robe. Again, floral. As you can see, that's one of like my top things. I love floral, and of course, I love maroon. I got this small robe. This is from Shop Pink Blush. Also, the nightgown that I just showed you is also in a small. Most of the stuff I want to get in small just because I want to be able to wear it afterwards. And I actually was able to fit into a lot of the smaller clothing as long as it was bump friendly. So most of these things are bump friendly. They're still loose. So I'm still able to wear my size. If you don't have that same thing, I would still order a size up. That's a thing, and then just kind of keep it cinched. But this is a size small. I'm planning on wearing this when I'm still sitting in the hospital bed. So again, I'll probably have on, like, it depends, whatever I have on, the bralette underneath. So I'll probably layer it, put the bralette on underneath, put this, and then when I'm ready to nurse, just kind of open it up, switch it down. And then if I have visitors, I can quickly just latch up, close up. So it's not like I have to keep taking a strap on and off or clothes on and off, something pretty simple. And then the last thing I got, or I'm bringing, is my, to-go home outfit. So again, I talked about this earlier, is a lot of people bring a bunch of outfits. My hospital honestly said you only really need a going home outfit for when you're leaving, unless you're planning on wearing the outfit you came in, but you never know what state you're going to be in. So the one recommendation I was told is going home, wear something black, just because you don't know what state you're going to be in. You don't know, just to be frank, whether you're leaking from any places. And it helps to kind of hide certain things and certain things. Black does wonders, and of course stripes does wonders. So I got this from Pink Blush. I got this, again, it's in a size small. It's a nursing friendly dress, so I'm going to be able to wear this afterwards. So for those who aren't familiar with Pink Blush, they do have a lot of maternity clothing that you could actually wear during pregnancy and then after pregnancy, because everything's bump friendly. So there's a lot of things with stretch. I have a couple of dresses that I actually bought prior to being pregnant that I actually wear, and people are like, "Where'd you get this?" And I'm like, "It's Pink Blush." They go on and they're like, "This is a maternity store," and I'm like, "You can still wear it." So this is what I'm going to be wearing to go home. Just probably with some flip-flops, something loose, just because we'll be getting right in the car. We're going to be coming home, coming back, introducing the baby to our dog, and handling all of that. So that's pretty much what's in my hospital bag. I have the things for me, what to wear to kind of keep everything up. I have the things ready for baby V, for him to come home and kind of be swaddled in, prepare the dog. The other things that I recommend bringing that I don't have in here necessarily right now is, of course, you wouldn't bring your comb or anything. Bring your charger. I think the one thing that I'm having my husband bring is a longer cord, mostly for him, because I'm sitting here saying I'd rather you call him than call me. And if you need to call me, call the hospital room. I'll probably be giving it out to my close friends and family who are planning to come visit. Some people recommend getting those portable chargers. I decided not to get one just because I'm not planning on being on my phone very often. And then also make sure that your husband brings his necessities, plus also make sure he brings the camera and any other things. We are not bringing a baby book just because we're not going to end up using one. but there are a lot of other things that I have listed on the blog post that I may be bringing, that I have listed. I just haven't packed them in my bag right now because I'm still using them day to day, along with things that I say the hospital already had. So you can see all that list on that blog post. If you're not, again, on the blog post already, head to the blog post, read the whole thing after I have a baby. So if you see on Instagram, oh, she had the baby, come back to the blog post probably like in a couple weeks when I get settled, and I'll update it with everything that I actually did end up using, things that I wish I actually had, and things that I brought that I was like, you know what, I didn't need this in the first place. And then of course that full list for what I told my husband to pack for himself is on there as well. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. That's when you're going to see the arrival of baby V and all of those other things. But I hope this video has helped you all out with those tips. And then make sure to follow up. I'll do probably an after delivery post or video about, you know, what happened, how it went, things I used. So the blog post, the video, I'll be doing more YouTube videos. So make sure, if you are not subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button below. I'm happy to have you. We're going to be growing this. I'm going to be sharing a whole lot more, seeing more of the family, the dog, the baby, what's going on. But again, I'm Aisha, aka Lesh. Thanks for watching.